We here? We live? We here? Welcome, one and all. Now, I do apologize if the stream is gonna be a bit scruffed. This is beyond my control because I tried to make sure everything was all set up properly, and it's basically whacking out on me for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I need a better hard drive or something, or better memory. I don't know. But anyways, sorry, Kiba here. Welcome to a new stream and a new day. Now, originally this was planned for Friday, but I had a feeling I was like, you know what, screw it. I might as well push it up for today, because my headaches have caused me to push my stream too many times, and I feel like if I do wait until Friday for this one, there's a possibility it could get pushed back. And so I'm like, you know what, screw it. I might as well do it right now before I get pushed back again, because I hate when this happens. Like, literally, like, I hate when stuff happens. I have to push it back, and then I keep doing it again and again and again and again until, you know, am I ever gonna do it, or am I not gonna do it? Am I ever gonna do it, or am I still not gonna do it at all? But it is what it is. So, enough talk. Let's get down to business. So, as the title stream, tier list. This time, I decided to do a little twist on this, and it's been a while since I've done tier lists because, I mean, I've seen other people do tier lists, and it's always fun to get a reaction of other VTubers to see where we go from there. But all right, what I have is tier lists for those that I feel like has a bit of fashion sense on here. So, I've always thought for a while, like, for certain VTubers, the way they act and the way they dress, I always think to myself, I always wonder what certain VTubers would fit in based on what, like, VTuber would fit in a streetwear category. What VTuber would fit in a streetwear category, depending on their style and the way they always, I feel like some do talk about fits, but some don't. Well, it depends on the type of person. Well, today I got two streetwear brands that I feel like maybe some VTubers would fit in based on their style. Think of it as like sort of like a drip test, sort of. So I got up here two brands that I know that obviously is a definition of drip. You got the one brand that's overhyped as hell, makes weird designs, and makes the weirdest products at the mall. It just slaps their name off and everything. Supreme. Second one, basically it's other brother. It's other brother, but more of an elegant vibe and stays true to the skateboarding style, but still can be a bit overhyped, still can make weird clothing, and can still slap their name on certain products. Palace Skateboards. So, I decided I'm gonna put some VTubers on which one would fit the Supreme drip, while those would fit on the Palace drip. Here we go. Okay, we'll start off with Shark Girl herself, Goombas, Gura. Hololive's Gura. Now, from the way I've seen Gura's outfit designs, from basically like the casual to majestic, and then to like the kimono. I feel like Gura's drips has always been, calm. It's been clean. Well, a bit from the Atlantis one, but I mean, her outfits, her style gives sort of like that clean, elegant vibe. And to me, that would mostly fit on the palace side. So judge me all you want, but I'm putting Gura on the palace team. Next we got is Niji Sanji member Ayana, or Aya for short, as Scarl calls her. Now, I mean, there isn't much to go by a bit. I mean, I have seen some clips of her. I mean, she does got like sort of like that elegant vibe, and she has admitted she is a Skate Infinity fan. Got that skateboard vibe of it. So I would put her in Palace. Yuffie. But the way I've seen Yuffie streams and one of the ways she can act sometimes, I mean, it all depends on the style. But Yuffie, I think, I don't know, like, maybe I should flip a coin. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, no. Yuffie, I mean, her styles, the elegancy, everything. I feel like elegancy is always elegancy can feel like it's in her name. So I'm putting her in Palace. So, Hacha. Unhinged Hachama. Hachamacha, hacha, hachamacha, hacha. So, I would put Hachama in Supreme. Because, well, I mean, come on. She's unhinged. She can be crazy at times. She can be daring at times. I mean, you've seen how she is, like clearly in her stream. Like she fits the Supreme vibe. Supreme's always got that group of people that always like. Okay, so if you ever see a Supreme video or ever seen Supreme like pictures, you would know that they have a bunch of skaters that are always daring and basically reckless. They always got people wearing the clothing that makes them feel like they're unhinged. And I feel like Hachima would definitely fit in that category. I would see her going in the Supreme category on that one. I ain't sugarcoating. I'm not lying. I do believe Hacha belongs in Supreme. Okay, let's see, let me think. Okay, next one. Catboy himself. Catboy himself, Alban. Niji Sanji's Alban. From the way I've seen Alban strip, Supreme. And also from the way I've seen him act like as one of the boys, as D-Gents. Yeah, definitely going in Supreme. All right. Next we got is third generation of Kawaii project, Aleta Sky. And I will put her in Palace. she's got that elegant vibe. Like she's got the elegant vibe. She's got the elegant drip. And the way I've seen Palace and the way they always keep their clothing fresh and elegant in a drip way, it would definitely fit it with her. Next, we got the Angel, who's been called a gorilla too many times because of her strength. I'm gonna be honest, the only gorilla I could think of is Gintama's Kondo. Because again, every time I see Gintama, I always see Kondo acting so much like a gorilla as usual. But as for Kanata, elegancy and the way I've seen her drip, she would definitely fit in Palace. Nene Amano. I want to say I want to put her in Palace, but I don't know. I mean, I've seen Nene can be a bit, you know, cultured at times, and Supreme has um, known to be a bit cultured when it comes to their products. They've always had some daring stuff, ain't gonna lie. So possibly Supreme. Also, if Nene sees this, if Nene were to see this right now, or if anyone was to show this to Nene, please don't punk me. I beg you. All right. Okay. Next one. Okay. Next one. We got. Sorry, I'm back right now. Anya. We got Anya. I mean, at times where Anya could be unhinged, that could fit her in the Supreme category, but then again, she always got some elegant vibe, so that could definitely fit her in Palace. However, seeing from her drip, seeing from her streams, she goes in Supreme. Next, pretty boy himself, who has always enjoyed the gender bender arts, Aster. And the dude's going in Palace. Dude's going in Palace. I mean, come on. I mean, think about it. As I said, Palace has always got that classy drip that makes it look hype and fashionable as well, but yet still stays true to skateboarding. And I feel like Aster could definitely fit in that category. So he definitely goes in Palace. Okay, next one. Doggo himself, Axel. And I would say Axel goes Supreme. I mean, come on, look at the man's drip. His leather jackets, the chain, the mask, everything. I feel like if Supreme were to see his outfit, they would instantly be like, all right, yeah, this dude definitely fits the Supreme vibe, so we're definitely going with him. Risu. Supreme. Not even 2 seconds. Yeah, immediately. Yeah, Risu's going in Supreme. Unhinged. Unhinged. Crazy. He likes to make nut jokes. always finds an opportunity to roast her teammates, including a certain zombie, as we must say. So yeah, Risu, definitely supreme. I've just gotten to know this boy. I've just gotten to know this guy. I'm still supporting this dude. Dude, gotta support Latinos out there. All those Latinos VTubers was rising up. So, Haka, I mean, from the first, like, been a week since this dude debuted, and I feel like with him, I mean, could put him in, I could put him in Palace, but he's more of like a Supreme guy, so we're going Supreme. Bow. Mm, I mean, yeah, true. I mean, Bao does say some cultured stuff. And she has done some. I mean, I have seen some moments where she can be a bit sussy, but I would want to mark her. I mean, not mark her. I would put her in Supreme, but she more gives off an elegant vibe. I mean, she's kind, she's sweet, so I'm gonna put her in Palace. Fauna. Mama Fana. She goes in Palace. Elegancy and drip, but always goes well with her. Doppio. Newest guy on the block. It's been, it's been like a couple of weeks since he debuted. I mean, well, technically, we're almost like within a month since the dude debuted. I've seen a few clips of him. I've seen a few of moments where he can be hinged. So, like Axel, dude goes in Supreme. Elf girl degeneracy herself, Ilara. Mm, I don't know, Ilara. I mean, you're putting me in a tough spot. I mean, should I put you in Palace because of your elegant drip and you always know how to be elegant? Or should I put you in Supreme because there are moments where you could be unhinged and go full out cultured? You're putting me in a tough spot. You know what? We'll get back to you on that. What? I'll put her on hold. We'll get back to her. Miss Pandora herself, Illyra. I mean, I mean, she would definitely fit Supreme scheme. She would definitely fit in the Supreme team for being unhinged. Illyra could be Supreme. I mean, come on. Like, we've seen her drip. She definitely has the Supreme drip vibe there going on. She can be crazy at times. Mm, but yeah, then again, there are moments where she has her elegant moments, but savagery always trumps the most. So, Supreme. Anna, do I need to say anything? Do I need to say? Do I really need to say anything about Anna? Supreme. The girl's wild. She's edgy, but edgy in a good way. Not edgy like, how I keep seeing people on Twitter that always says, oh, look, so like Shadow's always so edgy. Edgelord be like, no, it ain't like that. It's not like that. Anna is unhinged. She's blunt. She's brutal. Supreme. Inanna. Maybe I'm thinking maybe Palace, maybe Supreme. Look it back there. Vulgar. Mm, could be Supreme. I mean, he's got the jacket that always drips very hard. I feel like he can make any style of Supreme jackets look good, depending on the style. Well, depending on what Supreme puts out, because their jackets, it's always as random. I mean, sometimes good, sometimes cool. I mean, if you need an example, a while back, like last year, when they, was it last year? Yeah, last year when they did the collaboration with Thrasher again, there were like two jackets that they dropped, two jackets with the Thrasher and the goats. One was gold, one was red and black. And I wanted that red and black one, but I didn't have the money for it. And also, if I worn that thing around my mother, she would have instantly told me to take it off. You do not wear satanic stuff in Jesus' house. Oh God. Okay, so I'll put Fulgur in Supreme. And now we come to the woman that I've admitted to simping for over and over. Mrs. Scarl Yonaguni. Knowing Scarl and the way she can be sometimes. I mean, she was just live a few hours ago when I woke up. And I feel like Scarl could make Supreme Drips look awesome. But despite her being a bit unsay-so at times, going with Palace. Okay. Next one. Next one. New guy on the block, Gravis. Palace. I mean, I haven't seen. There could be some moments where he's a bit unhinged, and there could be some moments where I mean, he has trolled them. He has trolled his teammates a lot at times, but I feel like with Gravis, he can make. I feel like with Gravis, he can make the Palace strips look good on him on so many levels. Because Palace and Elegancy could look good on this dude. Okay, Bay. Supreme. It's not up for debate. We're not putting this up for debate, people. People. Chaos, craziness, and how trolling she can be. I mean, come on. A while back when the Hollow Boys debuted, when the EN Hollow Boys debuted, she roasted Ollie and Achan about the petan. She roasted them hard about the oppai, even though her chat said your height went to your chat. Okay, no, I'm not gonna get killed. I'm not gonna get killed. Okay, next one. Hex. Palace. Granted, Supreme does have drip that can be elegant at times, but again, Supreme's always known for the unhinged, uncrazy moments with everyone. You can be crazy, you can be unhinged, you can look drip, but it's still overhyped a bit. So, yep, we're putting him in Palace. Okay, next one. We got Gamma. Supreme. I mean, granted, you would think he would be in Palace, but knowing Gamma and being like the bro like, I feel like, uh, okay, so I said this to maybe other people, and I have said this to before in the past. Um, Gamma is basically like when him and the others debuted last year before the EN boys, Gamma Gamma felt like a bro you want to hang out with. Like a bro you just want to have chill conversations with and do some fashionable drips with. That fits him here in Supreme. Susie? Palace. I mean, what's there to say? I mean, elegant, grace, elegant, grace, and can make any and fashionable at times. I mean, yeah, Supreme, fashion drip as well, but Palace could fit well on her for elegancy. Marine, Supreme. Do I really need to say an answer for her? Do I really need to say anything about that? Ike. Palace. I mean, I don't got much to say. I mean, with Ike's strip, I mean, it definitely could go well with him in Palace. Ike's strip would definitely fit well in Palace's turf, no matter what. I mean, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it at this point. Okay, Iron Mouse, Supreme. Yeah, would definitely put Iron Mouse in Supreme. You got your moments with Mouse that is savagery. I mean, I've seen the clips of her with her and Connor. I've seen everything that's about unhinged as Mouse as possible, even though there are moments where she can be kind and sweet and all. But again, queen of the underworld, and also the the queen form she debuted a while back. Do I really need to say anything? Iris. Let's put her in Pal on second thought. Yeah, now we're putting her in Supreme. I mean, granted, Iris has the elegant vibe. Iris can be sweet. She's an angel. But then again, she has her devilish moments like Iron Mouse. She has her devilish moments like Iron Mouse. Mouse and Iris, definitely a bit crazy, definitely a bit unhinged, and plus, I mean, come on. Iris has said so many unsay-so things, but despite that, I feel like with Iris, she could definitely make Supreme's fits look so good. Okay. Let's see. Next one. Next one. Okay, I'm definitely butchering the name on this one. I extremely apologize for this. Shin Shiniri. Shiniri. Booba Man himself. The one that I've seen a certain zombie mauled over and refuses to take her L on that. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay. If this gets clipped and if this gets clipped and if Ollie sees this, I apologize. Please don't kill me. Just please don't end me. I beg you. Please. Just don't kill me. Okay. So I would put him in Palace. Okay. Kalea. Palace. I mean, I mean, yeah, true. I mean, she has to deal with, with her gen mates and the other members. But Kellyanne, elegancy is always so good. I feel like she can make any elegancy with Palace amazing. I mean, I've seen a few stuff that Palace could. Let me see. Just give me one sec, guys. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are some moments where, I mean, granted, there are certain Palace stuff that Kalia could definitely fit in, but again, it all depends on, it all depends on the vibe, though. Though. I mean, with Palace's drips, it's always like have that rare exclusivity. Like, it feels like, oh, it's like kind of rare for Palace to have some good stuff, and then their moments are eh, looks good. Kobo. Okay, next person, Kobo. Mm, I don't know. I mean, Kobo can be a savage at times. I mean, she can be a bit, you know, childish. She can be a bit, you know, she can be a bit competitive. But I mean, she's sweet, she's kind, so I'll put her in Palace. Next person, Kotaka. Kotaka. She debuted for almost like a month, and already in my mind, and I could be extremely wrong on this on so many levels. In my mind, I have dubbed her as the Matsuri of Niji Sanji. I have dubbed her the Matsuri of Niji Sanji. So, Kodaga, She's going in Supreme. Drip. L. She's got the drip. She can make with Supreme drip. She can make it look good. She can make it her own style, but the style of any kind of whatsoever. I feel like she could definitely make that look good. Okay, next person. K-san. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry if I got that. My device is acting up right now. Sorry about that. Okay, so K-san. Supreme. Yeah, definitely got that Supreme vibe. There's no answers. I mean, there's no question about it. K-san would definitely fit in the Supreme vibe. But then again, I have seen her do. I have seen her. Um, I have seen her show off the Palace and Gucci collab, and I mean not the Palace and. I have seen her show off the Adidas and Gucci, and I know K-san loves Adidas, and Palace and Adidas have that beautiful connection together. But then again, Supreme's got a couple of riders that do ride for Adidas. But still, you know what? You know what? Screw it. We're putting her in Palace. Just for the sake of it. Ollie. Supreme. I don't need an explanation on why Ollie should be in Supreme. I don't need an explanation on why Ollie is Supreme when the entire explanation is right in front of you. Okay, next one. Lemmy. Let's see. Palace, obvious winner. You can't deny it. Lammy belongs in Palace. The man himself, Luca. The man himself, Luca. And I would put Luca in Supreme. Would definitely put Luca in Supreme. Unhinged, but I mean, yeah, he's got some unhinged moments, but and he's evil at times. I mean, come on, I've seen the clip, I've seen the stream of the clip where, I've seen the clip of the stream where he made Scarl bark like a dog and refused to do it. So, yeah, he's definitely going in Supreme. But then again, there are moments where he has the sweet vibes that like Palace, like, you know, got that sweet, elegant vibe at times. I feel like with Palace trips though, there's not much to go on. But Luca, he's going in. He's going in here. He's going in Supreme. Okay. Next one. New boy himself, Machina. Leon. I want to put him in Supreme because the dude's wild. The dude's crazy. The dude. Maybe the dude can be a bit bullyable. He can be devilish, possibly. But maybe he could be in Palace. You could have some sort of like elegant vibe with Palace and their stuff. But you know what? We'll come back to him in a few. We'll come back to him later. So we got three people we got need to come back. We got Ilara, we got Fanana, and now we got Machina. Hex. I mean, not Hex. Ugh. Sorry. Brain right now. Magni. Supreme. Mari. Palace. I feel like she's got that elegancy vibe that Palace brings that she could definitely love to have. All right. Malcolm. Palace. Look at that. Look at that. Scarl and Malco together in the same team. If I had a Kodaga, if I had a Kodaga, if I had a Kodaga on here, then boom, all three. But if I had a Kodaga, if I had a Kodaga to Palace, then there's a possibility that there's a possibility that we could possibility that the imaginative team that I got of the all three women here would be good. Okay. Mika. Supreme. No question, no lie, no second thoughts. Supreme. Millie. Should I put you in Supreme or should I put you in Palace? I mean, let's let's think of a case here. I mean, Millie, I mean, she had debuted the dress, which was elegant. She has, she has a sweet, she has a sweet and kindness, and she can be, respectful at times. But then again, she's asked her fans to see if they want to smash her. She has made so many questionable statements as she has. And plus, she have asked some sussy questions. So, Supreme. Next one. Where do I go with this one? How do I be unbiased here? How? How can I be unbiased to the one guy I simp for 24/7? How? Not in an obsessive way. Not in a dead obsessive way, if anyone asks. How? How can I be unbiased to the ghost boy I go crazy over? Oh God. I've seen I've seen his drip. I've seen his moments. I've seen everything about this dude since I mean we de like we debuted like almost a year right now. We debuted almost a year right now. He de he debuted months before me. I debuted after. Like I gotta be fair. I gotta be unbiased. I gotta be fair as possible. So to Mayoshi, to everyone, to this lovable dork, Minase Rio, welcome to Palace. Next one. Miryu. from the way I've seen her to debut up to now at this point, would definitely want to put her in Palace. Miryu, she's got the elegant vibe, she's calm, she's sweet. We go in Palace. Okay, next one, Muna. Welcome to the Supreme Team, Muna. Welcome to Supreme, Muna. Beautiful, elegant, and dripping with good drip. I could definitely see her make Supreme look so good on her. Okay, next one. Do I really need to build a case on Kelly? I mean, we've seen Kelly's drip. We've seen how she can act. Sweet and kind, but then again, Kelly, blunt, honest, hardcore. So, no question, she goes Supreme. Mr. The first Doggo Boy. This one's a tough call. Do I want to put Mr. in Supreme or do I want to give him Palace? You know what? No. Mine already made up. Mr., you're going in Supreme. I can't cause. Fresa? Well, Namaji Fresa. Namaji Fresa. Angel girl, her nurse girl? Well, holy nurse girl herself. But I wouldn't say a nurse, just holy girl herself. And I mean holy, not whatever you guys are thinking. I would put her in Palace. Elegancy has always find ways to make her look good. And Palace's elegancy can make her look good. And she can make the strip look so good on her more. Okay, next one. Mume. Do I really need to say anything about Mume? From the drip I've seen, from the way she's act, I would put Mume in Palace. Next person. The mother you do not want to disappoint. The mother that brings love. And a mom that could be unhinged. Ladies and gentlemen, mom herself, Nina. So, I would put Nina in Palace. Wa. 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 Ina. Taco. Taco tachi. Palace. Calm, cool, collective. Wa. graceful. And before anyone asks, no, I'm not gonna put her in Supreme just because people kept drawing her with, just because people kept drawing her with a back art. I'm not doing that. Okay. Vess. Grandpa himself. Palace. No question. No question. No denials. But then again, you know what? No, sorry, Vess. You're going in Supreme. Okay. Numi? You know what? Yeah, Numi belongs in Supreme. Neanners? Let me think. Does Neanners fit the Supreme vibe at all? What am I saying? The answer is yes, obviously. Mermaid Yandere Queen herself, Oceana? Palace. Now they might be asking, why put the Yandere mermaid in Palace? Why not Supreme? And then she said sussy things in her in her clip, in her shorts. And then she shown off her yandere ways. True, true. But again, sweet, kind, drippable. And I don't mean it, and I mean, when I mean drippable, I mean she can make drip look good and elegant, like how she always has her outfits. So definitely Palace. Geary. Supreme. There's no second thought on this. Mia. Wolf girl herself. Let's put her in. Okay, you know what? We'll go back to her in a few. Okay. Subaru. Supreme. You would think Subaru would fit in Palace, but the tomboy look and the way I feel like with Subaru she can make the Supreme drips look so good. And think about it. If Supreme was to ever do a collab with Subaru, instant money right there. Because Subaru would make the drip look hard. And people would want to dress up as her like crazy. Okay, Crony. There's no question about this. Palace drip, Crony drip, ultimate drip. So, there we go. Turkey girl. Damn, I'm gonna get killed for that. I'm definitely gonna get killed for that. Sorry. Rene Palace. Penny. Penny. I apologize if I'm butchering the name. Apologize if I'm butchering the name. Sweet girl herself. Area. Again, I apologize if I'm butchering names, because brain right now is bleh. At this point, but put her in Palace. Petra. Palace. Pomu. Mm, I want to say Palace, but Supreme. Regis. Altair. Do I want to give him the Supreme vibe? Because I feel like maybe Palace. I feel like maybe some Palace strip could make this dude look good and fashionable. But then again, so can Supreme. You know what? Okay, we'll put him in Supreme for now. Hopefully, if I ever decided to redo this, maybe it'll be different. So I guess my brain right now is obviously this point. My brain right now is obviously at this point out of whack. Okay, next person. Before, she was called Petan so many times. After her outfit, not anymore. Rimu, let's see. When I put Rimu in Supreme, I mean, let's see. Let's see. What makes Rimu? What would make what would, okay, what's a case that would put Rimu in Supreme? What would be a case when we put Rimu in Supreme? Mm, still I'm thinking of a few things. I mean, she's hanged out with some unhinged people. She can be unhinged at times. But I feel like it's less of that. And plus, she does got some elegant vibes. She's Spanish, of elegancy. You know what? Just for the sake of it, I'll put her in Palace. Okay, next one, Mr. Ren Zota. Supreme. Okay. Next person, Rosemi. I would say Palace. Next one, Chloe, Orca Girl herself. Well, we got two Orcas. Well, we'll get to the other one later. I would put her in Supreme. Okay. Miko Dante. Palace. Okay. The unhinged cat girl of Kawaii Project. The Ladies and gentlemen, you have here a person who has eaten soap, eaten cat food, and could now possibly eat crystals. Let's just hope it's sugar crystals, because I have no idea what the heck she ordered, but she said she ordered crystals, and I'm praying to God it's just sugar crystals, because this girl has done so many crazy things, and she's been wild. So I would put Sava in Supreme. Scylla, Supreme. Fubuki. Let's put her in Super. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. We're gonna put her in Palace. Noel, Supreme. Shoeman himself. Palace. I mean, Palace trip with on this dude. I mean, it could be good. It could be fashionable. People would want to dress up as Shoe with Palace merch on him. Again, that's just me. I mean, everyone could be different. Next one. The thirsty orca herself, Shy Lily. Supreme. Yeah, yeah. Lily, Supreme. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say anything more about her and how she would fit the Supreme drip? Okay. Silver. I want to put you in Palace Silver, but yeah, definitely Supreme would take you. Supreme would definitely take her. Okay. Okay. Next one. Sunny. Next one. Sunny. Hmm. I'll put Sunny in Supreme. Kiara. Let me think. Let me think really long and hard on if Kiara would fit in Palace or if she would fit with Supreme mostly. Mm, you know what? Yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of hate for this. We're gonna put her in Palace along with Lou. No one's gonna. No, Lou goes to Supreme. Uki. Mm, again, every time I see Sunny and Uki. I feel like, I mean, when I first saw Sunny and Uki, I'm like, are these two like brothers? They kind of, because they look like they look like they can be twins. I don't know, maybe my eyes are blinding me at this point. Maybe my eyes are blinding me. I would put Uki in. I'm gonna put Uki in. I'm gonna put Uki in Palace. Give me a sec, hold on, guys. Thief Man himself, Ui, or Yui, he goes in Palace. Okay, next person. Okay, next person. Let's see who we got. I hate when my back kills me. Okay, next person. Sorry, I was a little distracted. Okay, next person. Vermilion. I know he's debuted for like a month almost a month at this point, and with him, you know what? I'll put him in Palace. He's got that elegancy, and I can definitely see him be there. Zeta. Supreme. Vox. Vox, I would like to put you in Palace, but you definitely go with Supreme. Watson. Palace. I know some people when they look at this list are gonna be like, hold up, why is Watson in Palace? Why is she in Supreme? Watson's unhinged. Watson can be crazy at times. True. But then she always got that elegant vibe. Watson always got elegancy in some of her streams. And she's always known. You know what I was thinking about yet? Oh, she's only elegant on certain points, but yet when it comes to like any other game, she's brutal. She's blunt. So yeah, I was thinking that no, we're putting her in Supreme. My bad, guys. Fuma. Palace. Okay. Next person. Zion. You know what? I'll put her in Palace. Okay. Zen. Robo Girl Zen. Supreme. Okay. We're down to the last 5 at the moment, so before we go to Kyo, let's go back to some people that I skipped over. So, Miss Elf Girl herself, Ilara. And after giving it some thoughts, she goes Supreme. Finana, as much as I would put her in Supreme, I'm gonna give her a chance and go with Palace. Machina, I'll give the Zuzu a chance. We put him with Supreme. Mio, I'll go with Supreme. Now, we're at the last one. Kia. I want to say Kyo could definitely fit some good vibes with, like, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, there might be some stuff that Kyo could drip with Palace. Yeah, there's still some. Yeah, there's always some good stuff that I could definitely fit with him, with this dude. He's got. He could definitely make Palace stuff look good. But then again, there are some Supreme hoodies he could definitely vibe with. And not the usual, box of BOGO stuff that Supreme always drops. I'm not meaning that. I mean, there's always some good Supreme drip that this dude could always rock with. You know what? Kyo, welcome to Supreme. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's basically all the VTubers that I have ranked that would fit in either Supreme or Palace. That'll be much longer than this. Okay, so I might do this again later, or maybe somewhere down the line. But who knows? I guess I could end this here for now. So, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Till then, Kiba here. I'm signing out. Peace.